The year is 2030 and President Dwayne Johnson is impeached. What led to these events?
People wised up and smelled what he was cooking. Paper.
The successful opposition campaign by Congressman Camacho. Edit, thank you, anonymous benefactor. I can't believe you like Reddit Gold too, we should hang out.
The entire nation could smell what The Rock was cooking. It was yellow cake uranium. Decides to lay the smack down on too many candy asses around the globe.
Did you smell what The Rock was cooking? Crack.
He abused his power. When it was revealed that he was the driver of the car that ran down Stone Cold Steve Austin's Street Survivor Series. Hillary was upset that she, justifiably, lost again.
They're going for the count. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 3 votes to impeach. He's safe, Junior. He's safe. I love it. The Rock is still the people's president. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? The Chief Justice is still counting. That son of a gun. There are only 3 votes to impeach, and he's still counting. He's put 98 votes in the board already. Just look at that evil grin on Vince McMahon's face. My God. This is a travesty. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before in congressional. Wait. What was that sound? It's Vice President Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Asterisk, not only is President Dwayne Johnson being impeached, but there are also threats of assassination. President Johnson walks into the White House press room to address the nation.
Asterisk.
My fellow Americans. Asterisk, the room is packed beyond its capacity, people are standing shoulder to shoulder. Yet there seems to be movement in the crowd. A lone man is making his way slowly to the podium.
Asterisk.
These have been trying times for the nation. Asterisk, the man in the crowd gets closer to the president, but he still is not seen by the Secret Service. He awaits for the perfect time to strike, then, asterisk. Watch out, watch out, watch out, oh. Randy Orton. RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton has just RKO'd the president. Oh my lord. He is not getting back up from that.
People actually watched The Tooth Fairy and realized how bad it was.
He body slammed the vice president.
His vice president ran over an opposing candidate, claiming, I did it for da president.
When the secrets of the world were revealed to Dwayne, a professional gym person, his mind buckled under the pressure and he regressed into repeating phrases from his wrestling days. Sir, how do you respond to the allegation of abuse of power? Can you smell? Sir, it says in the Constitution you have to have congressional etc. What The Rock? Quote quote is cooking. One eyebrow raised super high.
Vince McMahon made him drop the presidency to Triple H, of course.
He promised to make us smell what he was cooking. Didn't kept his promise.
Dwayne Johnson hits rock bottom in the polls.
Because of a newspaper expose. You know that paper beats rock.
He does the eyebrow thing, causing a brain aneurysm, rendering him mentally unfit. He lobbied and successfully passed a bill that made food stamps only be able to purchase lean meats, vegetables and water.
This is the best askReddit question I've seen in a hot minute.
He was running against paper.
Speaker of the House Vin Diesel led the rally against him, but it's alright because Johnson is now becoming president of his own country. United States of America presents Johnson and Statham.
He sang all his speeches as Maui.
They dug up some racist old tweets that were obviously jokes. He was offering the female interns a taste of the Rock strudel, and when the whistleblower on the situation found out, he gave him the rock bottom on live TV.
Guess you can say, he hit rock bottom.
When his term started, everyone thought the new president was rock solid and took it for granted that he would lead with integrity. Turns out he was indeed rock solid, but not the way the people wanted.
Admitted that wrestling was fake.
Someone smelled what he was cooking.
Dot.
Communism.
He was eating too much pie.
Turned heel and became the corporate champ again.
It comes to light that he was the world's most notorious flex offender. It doesn't matter what led to these events.
Exclamation mark.
The term "getting litty with the boys" used by Dwayne Johnson during the promotion for his hit summer blockbuster that was both raunchy and fun. Baywatch is found to be a code word for illicit activities with minors, and charges are brought against the cast, crew and directors of Baywatch. Zac Efron gets off when he's found to in fact be a life-size but anatomically incorrect G.I. Joe action figure made animate by Seth Gordon in a subversive, Lynchian take on the Jewish golem. As he has no mind of his own and no sexual organs, thereby making him the world's greatest himbo, he can't very well be charged for kitty fiddling. Alexandra Daddario has at this point in time long since been recalled by the Lord of Transylvania, Bobby, son of Vladimir, after acting as a scout informant, and is unreachable and unable to be extradited. Her show, Daughter of Elvira, has since been cancelled. Hasselhoff was arrested, and soon found dead with a yellow sponge stuffed down his throat and a pink throwing star embedded in his forehead. This was quickly ruled as a suicide and swept under the rug. President Dwayne Johnson, after this and several other scandals, the Fruity Pebbles human trafficking trials, his links to the cover-up of the Jimmy Snuka murders after new evidence was found, the time one of his biceps winked at a female fan during the emergence of #MeToo to Electric Boogaloo, and the then infamous Candy Asses sex tapes, is eventually impeached and removed from office. John Bass hasn't been seen for several years at this point, and is thought to be living with one of several undiscovered colonies of mole people since the emergence of their kind due to fracking in their territories. Many other cast members and film crew are arrested and charged as time goes on.
Jabronis became a protected minority class in 2029, and some old wrestling videos of Dwayne Johnson are used to smear his public image.
He dropped the people's elbow on the Queen of England's Rudy Poo candy ass.
Fake news. Dwayne would never be impeached.
Due to lack of proper seasoning, no one could smell what he was cooking. Unacceptable.
It turns out he only won because he was a celebrity and didn't actually know how to run a government. He still managed to secure a second term though.
He fucking body slammed a disabled kid who was on a tour of the White House.
All his friends hit rock bottom in finances.
He answers every critique with, "Shut your mouth and know your role," thinks the people's elbow is good foreign policy, and his cabinet consists of Kevin Hart, Jason Statham, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker's Ghost, Channing Tatum, ACGI Chicken, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He'll lose the election in a special event boop with a droop match when Steve Austin is the first to slam a large novelty peach over his head. He made another Fast and Furious movie that has nothing to do with the original one.
He refused to take part in Fast and Furious 69.
The Big Show finds video footage that proves he actually won the election. But then his campaign is ruined by the conspiracy theory that he was born in France, as the son of Andre the Giant. So Triple H goes over, with the help of the New World Order, and the reign of terror begins again.
The 31st Amendment to the Constitution has been made, making the presidency a title belt, and of course big match. John Cena beat Rock at WrestleMania and is now the President of the United States of America.
We were all at the All-American Barbecue Bash with the Prez, and no one could smell what The Rock was cooking, so he gave everyone the people's eyebrow, but still nothing. He got so fed up he started giving the people's elbow while saying it doesn't matter what your name is. I'd rather have VP Mankind step up to the plate.
When he said, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" they did. It was meth, in the Oval Office.
False, he would never be impeached.
Forged birth certificate as the sand is uncovered. We could smell what he was cooking and it was not good.
The legendary Macho Man Randy Savage descends from the heavens delivering a pile driver that shakes the pillars of earth. He challenges Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for the title based off of the claims that he used unfair advantages in a recent nuclear deal that exposed American secrets and put military and citizen lives at risk. Both the Senate and the House are powerless to stop the Macho Man rampage as he stands in front of a committee on the impeachment of The Rock, exposing him for the backstabbing traitor he is. Made 800th bad movie in a row. Enough is enough.
44-year-old tire salesman from New Jersey Dwayne Johnson, who has a slight resemblance to The Rock Johnson, was impeached today, the day after he was elected. Congresswoman Jenny McCarthy stated that the people were misled to believe they were voting for The Rock when they were actually voting for the Sock, a nickname given to him after he left his fly open at a campaign event in Iowa. Congresswoman Jenny went on to say, "Once we get past this, we can move on to the serious business of government. My bill to require on-screen TV experience to run for office will prevent this from ever happening again." Edit 2, thanks for the gold. I'd appreciate it if you would contribute to my Brondo GoFundMe instead. The plants need us!
Exclamation mark.
Edit, thanks for all the kind words, y'all. I have a bit more idea about the prequel to The Rock Sock that connects us from the Trump presidency to The Rock, and maybe I'll get something that takes us all the way to Camacho. Can the writers of Idiocry really give us these prequels? I have to go back to work now though.
His poll numbers hit rock bottom.
Not an answer, but will he need bodyguards when he goes out?
Kanye dug up some dirt on The Rock so he could be president, not only vice president.
He turned heel on the American people and cut a presidential speech calling them all pieces of monkey crap.
Some Twitter posts from 2007 were found.
We could no longer smell what he was cooking.
He ran against scissors.
He told North Korea to cut it out before he kicks their candy ass.
Political opponents released a video showing President Johnson doing non-government approved cocaine with Russian prostitutes. The prostitutes were later determined to be CIA undercover agents, but that doesn't stop the impeachment proceedings from going forward.
He consumed so much whey protein and became so dense he turned into a black hole and absorbed the Milky Way galaxy. No one was pleased.
He dropped the people's elbow on the wrong DX member. He would ask, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" at every press conference and every meeting with foreign leaders.
Because Stone Cold said so. It doesn't matter what LED to these events.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is representing the Democratic Party, which leads to Dwayne joining the Republicans. A match will be made at WM for next year and will be billed as "winner becomes the president."
Asterisk, we did smell what he was cooking and it was high treason. Asterisk. A horrible plague that caused anosmia throughout the whole country. We could no longer smell what The Rock was cooking. Dark days.
He was caught on camera with his VP, Kevin Hart, planning a sequel to Central Intelligence based off of their time in office.
His policies were a little too fast, too furious. Missed too many meetings due to filming too Hobbs too Shaw.
False, this is just propaganda. He's too nice to be impeached.
R. Writing prompts. Collusion with The Rock and Sock connection.
He told Canadian leader Chris Jericho to shove his new promotion right up his candy ass, leading to a long conflict between the two.
Consider subscribing.